Okay, he goes, okay. Now, if he reads you the coupling first, that means you got C on the test, which is front of the trailer to the back. And then you're going to ask him on this one. He's going to say you're going to couple a tractor and trailer that you normally would do when working. And you say, okay. You go, do you have any questions? Yes, we do. What do we want to show him? Our safety equipment. So you go in here, show him your fuse bulbs, 3 triangle reflectors, wheel chock, first aid kit, fire safety, property chart, secure, tag up to date. And then you're going to go straight to the coupling, like we did a while ago. You're going to do your apron, your gap, your kingpin, locking jaw. Then you're going to come around here and do your mounting bolts, bracket, platform base, release arm, fifth wheel skid plate with the pins. Then you're going to come back up here to the front and do your glide hands, electrical connectors, your air lines, electrical lines on tractor and trailer. Then after that, since you're here, you're going to start on the front of your trailer. Your header is secure with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or broken. It's secure. And you got your running lights. They're amber in color. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They work properly. Come down here, my ratchet strap. They're not broken or loose or missing. They're not damaged. Okay, our tape, our reflective tape, secure, not loose or missing. Then our stake pockets, they're not cracked, broken, bent, and no debris. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my landing gear. My handles in the secure position. My feet or pads, whatever you want to call them, they're all the way up, and no loose or missing bolts. They're not cracked or damaged. Coming on up here, my gear beam is properly greased, no loose or missing bolts, all the way around. And your handle's in the lock position with the legs up. Then you're coming down to your longitude frames, which are cross members. They're not cracked, broken, no illegal welds, and your cross members are not missing. Come back here, okay, you got your turn signals and your mercy flashers. They're amber in color and they work properly. Now, under here, let's get under here. All right here, I got a service line. It ain't worn, torn, or frayed, it's securely. They're not leaking, and the fittings are secure and tight. They supply air to my brake chamber. My brake chamber ain't cracked, broken, damaged, no loose or missing bolts. And your clamp is secure and tight around it. Now it goes to my push rod. When released, no more than 1 inch of travel on that push rod when it ain't bent or broken. And then my slack adjuster, no loose or missing pins, it's properly greased. And it ain't broken as well. It goes inside my tire here. My lining. They're not dangerously thin, no contaminants, they ain't cracked or broken. And my drum, I got evenly spaced on that drum. Not cracked, broken, no holes, and no contaminant as well. Okay, while I'm under here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my shock. It's secure with nuts and bolts on each end, and it does not leak. I got my air ride suspension here, okay, with my air ride bags. Okay, they're not worn, torn, or frayed. They're secure, and they do not leak. And my mounts are secure and tight. No loose missing bolts on top. All about it. Now, while I'm out here, I'm going to talk about my tandems. Okay, they're air actuated. And they're not kinked, cracked, no signs of leaks, and they operate properly. I got full contact, they're full extended in the lock position, the pins. They're not loose or missing. Now I'm going to come on out here. I got my bud spacing. I've got evenly spaced debris, no debris in there. My tire, even wear, 2/32, because I got 2 tires, and I got 100 pounds of pressure, whatever's recommended by the manufacturer, and I checked it with the tire gauge. I come to the side, no bulges, cracks, or dry rots. And it's seated to my rim, which if my rim ain't cracked, there's no weld tears and no rust trails. My valve stem is secure and tight. It ain't cracked or broken. It's got a DOT metal cap and it does not leak. Now I'm going to go ahead and go talk about my lug nuts. They're secure and tight. There's no radiant cracks or distortion or no rust trails. Now I got my hub seal here. No loose missing bolts. I got adequate level and it does not leak. Now come on over here. In between my tandems here. Okay, I got an air tank. It's secure with nuts and bolts and it cracked or damaged. The fittings are secure and tight. They do not leak, and it's drained daily on my tank. Now, I do this axle the same way as I did that axle. Come around here with me, please. Okay, I got my mud flap. It's secured with nuts and bolts. It ain't broke, it ain't torn or missing. And they're secured to the truck. I'm coming out here. Here's my running lights. The red in color, they're clean, not cracked or broken. Here's my ABS light. Okay, if it came on, I could still drive, but I'd go have it serviced as soon as possible. But it's amber covering. Coming around here in the back, my back bumper is secure. Reflective tapes, not loose or missing. No illegal welds. Okay, they're secure and tight with nuts and bolts. Coming up here, my tag. My tag, it's legible. The tag light operates properly. Now here, and it's clean. Now here, checking all my running lights. They work properly. The red in color. And as you can see, I got my brake lights and my turn signals. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They also work properly. And I got my tape, it's fixed. It's not loose or missing. My bumper guards are secure, not damaged or missing. And if I had a load, I'd make sure my load was secure. Then he'll tell you, okay, now we're going to do an external light check like we did before. You say, okay, will you assist me in a light check? That's when you get in there and y'all do it. You telling him what you're doing on the light check. And then you do the front. Then you'd get inside and do the in-cabin air brakes again. Okay? That's it.